welcome to the Armory. It is January 2nd, and we are gearing up for this tilt between the Bismarck State College Mystics and the visiting Montana Tech Ore Diggers. The Ore Diggers are 10-3 on the season with a 6-3 conference record. They do hold the 19 overall spot in the nation currently. They are led by Coach Adam Hyatt, who is in his 19th season. He's had a very impressive coaching career for this squad with 3 straight Frontier Conference Coach of the Year awards in the last 3 years. His squads have had an 81.7 win percentage since 2021, and they have won the Frontier Conference tournament for 4 years straight. So a lot of accolades from Coach Hyatt of the Ore Diggers. On the other end is, of course, Coach Kevin Rice, the BSC legend, with his 4th season of coaching. He's very famous around here for playing for the Dakota Wizards, winning 3 championships in his time with that team. The Mystics have struggled of late in these basketball contests, having lost the last 5 of their games by 20 or more points. It's been a rough go for them. They are still adjusting to the new competition at this Frontier Conference level. It is their first season with this new competition against 4-year schools. Their most recent loss was against UMary with a score of 67-99. On the other end is the Ore Diggers, who ranked as high as 4 in the nation earlier this year, but they had 3 consecutive losses in November and December against Montana Western, Rocky Mountain, and Carroll, all at home. The Montana Western and Carroll games were both in overtime, so this team has been very close to around a 12-1 record, but they lost 3 straight home games, and that bumped them down in the rankings. They're still a very good, talented team, but not quite 4 anymore. They have to work back up to get to those levels, and that loss against Rocky Mountain, we saw here in the Armory in late November just how talented of a squad they are, coming in and bulldozing the Mystics. So tough squad on that end in Montana. This team's most recent game was against Valley City State. They did prevail 76-64, riding a huge first half rather, absolutely dominating the Vikings and holding onto the lead ever since then. Now we'll send it over to our public PA announcer for the lineups and then the national anthem.
Tonight, your Bismarck State Mystics men Diggers. On behalf of the president of Bismarck State College, Dan Lengang, and the rest of the Bismarck State family, we would like to welcome you to tonight's basketball game. Bismarck State College welcomes all student athletes, officials, and spectators to tonight's contest. As a member of the NAIA and the Frontier Conference, we are committed to the true spirit of competition and being champions of character demonstrated through 5 core character values. They are respect, integrity, responsibility, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. We ask everyone in attendance today to abide by these values and create a positive environment in which our student athletes may compete, our officials may work, and you, the spectator, may enjoy. Your officials for today's game are Chad Bjornson, Brad Celiason, and Jaden Laxdal. The Mystics would like to thank Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for providing sports medicine coverage for tonight's match. With us tonight is athletic trainer Andrew Lallam. Thank you, Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. And now for your starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Ore Diggers. Starting at a guard, 6'4" senior from Missoula, Montana, number 2, Camden Lawrence. At a guard, 6'3" junior from Helena, Montana, number 3, Braden Cook. At a forward, 6'6" senior from Geraldine, Montana, number 11, Hayden Decans. At a forward, 6'9" junior from Shelby, Montana, number 21, Rhett Reynolds. And out of forward, 6'7" junior from Chatsworth, California, number 33, Carson Gonzalez. Head coach for the Orediggers is Adam Hyatt, assisted by Tyler Miller, Jeff Coulanges, Keely Bake, and Michael Yor. And now make some noise for your Bismarck State College Mystics! Starting out of forward, 6'7" junior from Bismarck, North Dakota, number 0, William Ware. At a guard, 6'3" senior from Apex, North Carolina, number 3, Eric Shadone. At a guard, 6'3" junior from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, number 5, Alex Proctor. At a guard, 6'3" junior from Belcourt, North Dakota, number 14, Tristan Davis. And at forward, 6'6" junior from Belcourt, North Dakota, number 15, Houston Davis. Bismarck State College head coach is Kevin Rice and is assisted by Andrew Duncan.
We are about ready to tip off in the Armory. The Mystics still searching for that elusive first win in the conference and struggling as of late. Coach Kevin Rice adjusting the lineup a little bit, having Eric Shadone and Alex Proctor starting. We've seen Ron Radanicki in. We've seen a few other players starting for the Mystics, so Coach Kevin Rice adjusting the lineup a little bit, seeing what he can figure out. Montana Tech controls the tip-off and drains a 3 right off the bat. Camden Lawrence. A tough shot over a defender. Houston Davis, the star of this team, gives it up for Ware and pulled down by Hayden DeCans, a star on this team. Open look from the corner is automatic. Braden Cook. Cook and DeCans, the two stars of this team, both averaging around 16 points per game. Dynamic duo. They can do it all, rebounding, shooting. They'll be a tough pair to guard. Houston Davis finds Ware again, who knocks it down. Ware will shoot the 3. That's his shot. And so far, it's just been 4 3-point attempts in this game. Excellent body control there from number 11, Hayden DeCans. Houston Davis trying to draw the charge there, staying put, but DeCans adjusted in midair and got that layup. Davis just powering forward and puts a little too much on it. Nice recovery on the defense. The 3 is no good, and Houston Davis can't come down with it. Tristan Davis after the loose ball. Shadone at the top of the key. Miscommunication, but Houston Davis handles it. William Ware is stripped. Montana Tech swings it around the top of the key. BSC in man-to-man. William Ware draws the offensive foul on the push-off. Solid defense from William Ware. Proctor now takes it up. One of BSC's finest ball handlers. Davis comes off a screen. Proctor with a turnaround jumper off the hesitation, no good. Tough shot. Ball slung ahead, and the finish by 21. Rhett Reynolds, as he gets in the scorer's column. Rocketed pass for the finish. Ware pulls up. And 33, Carson Peffer was pestering Houston Davis for the board.
His first. Checking in is number 12, Williams, and also number 4, Venema for the Ordiggers. In for the Mystics, number 13, Gully.
Ja Gully for the Mystics is in the game. First time we've seen him in action this year at the Armory. Shot clock expiring. Gully drives, pulls up, and is blocked. Solid defense from the Ordiggers. They push the pace. And active hands by Tristan Davis on the fast break, pulls out. Houston Davis with the head fake. Houston Davis again a little bit long on the floater, but draws contact, what he does so well for this team. Using his superior size advantage over Braden Cook, getting to the line. And Houston Davis, just an excellent shooter from wherever he is on the court. He has an 84% free throw rate. Very impressive, especially for a guy of his size, and a rare miss, as I say that.
Checks in for the Ordiggers. In for the Mystics, number 33, Carter Zeller.
Houston Davis far and away leads this team in points. 257 total scored this year. Second place is Tristan Davis, his brother, at 114. And you better believe Houston Davis won't miss 2 straight. That one finds the bottom of the net. Josh Kalonjis in for the Ordiggers. A block on Gully, who was not thrilled about that.
Number 23, the shot checks in.
Carter Zeller in the game for the Mystics. Comes up with a great defensive play, snagging that inbound pass, but was just out of bounds. The BSC women's team looking on after having been defeated by the Montana Tech Ordiggers before this game. So hats off to the women's Ordiggers team. Also a top 20 squad.
Number 13, Gully.
The second foul on Gully. He picks up 2 quick fouls.
In for the Mystics,
and Kamea Black will enter to take his place. Another foul
number 23, Michaud. His first.
On Michaud. We've already seen 6 fouls in 5 minutes of play between both of these squads. Carter Zeller controls the ball. Davis spins. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Zeller throws it away. Wide open three is short, but the offensive rebound is good. Michaud just getting lost in the box out for an easy 2 points. Tristan Davis off the screen is fouled trying to go after the rebound. Nice hustle play from Tristan Davis, shooting a fadeaway three, but getting involved in that play still. Nice hustle.
His first.
And that will take us to a media timeout. We'll be right back after these messages. Proctor to inbound for the Mystics, down 8. 6 minutes in, the Mystics only have one field goal from the floor, and that was a three by William Ware. Black throws up a wild shot, looking for contact. Does not get the call. And Colonges controls. Gonzalez had some success on that possession, pushing Houston Davis, but just rolled off the rim. Proctor drives into the lane. Black finds Davis, who stepped on the line and is not exactly thrilled about that. Leon Anderson in the game for the Mystics, a credible athlete. You see him taking some practice dunks before the game. It's quite impressive. He's got some hops. Proctor will take it across midfield. The Mystics really struggling to get any kind of momentum toward the basket. This Orediggers defense holding up. Once again, 6 seconds left in the shot clock. And a travel on Proctor. This defense of Montana Tech holds opponents to around 70 points per game. Got a miss there. Proctor again. Zeller will take a three and is long. Black looking to post up. And a travel called on Marley Gonzalez, who managed to get Black in the air, but took a few too many steps. Lots of whistles in the early game, not exactly the cleanest contest. But the Mystics are 2 fouls away from the bonus. If they can start getting to the line, that is where they equalize. They can equalize against certain teams. As Houston Davis, of course, an excellent free throw shooter, but this team pretty good overall. Proctor off a screen cannot hit that three. And the Mystics in a big scoring drought. 4 points in about 8.5 minutes. Houston Davis collects the rebound. He's been racking up double-doubles all year for this Mystics team, leading them in just about every statistical category you could think of. Proctor with a wild turnaround shot. And it's long. Kick out for the three. No good. And the scoring drought continues for both sides. And a little confusion off that shot. It hit the top of the backboard, caromed into the scoreboard on top. Initially called a make. And the Montana Tech coach was very eager to point out, no, that hit the scoreboard. So we have 2 free throws for Kamea Black Jr. And nothing is falling for either team right now. Houston Davis will hit the bench for the Mystics, only at 1 point. And Black connects on that second free throw. We have points scored, ladies and gentlemen. It is 5-14. And an aggressive foul by Leon Anderson.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 10, Anderson. His first.
Decans in a bit of trouble. Seven seconds left on the shot clock. And an offensive foul drawn by the Mystics. Very solid defense. As you see Ware run over, set his feet just in time. Nice awareness from William Ware. Sloppy pass was corralled. William Ware drives to the bucket. That wild layup is no good. Fast break opportunity. And kind of a sloppy game by both squads right now. Montana Tech has not scored for several minutes. And we'll see if the offense picks up when we come back after this media timeout. Black takes it up the court. Mystics trailing by 9. Anderson drives and is fouled. He can get downhill in a hurry and showed some of his explosiveness on that drive. He'll be shooting 2.
Number 2, Lawrence, his second. Anderson at the line.
Anderson is 8 of 11, a 73% from the free throw line. And we'll take that one.
For the Ordigers, Coulanges checks in.
Low scoring contest in this one so far. The name of the game has been defense. And the Mystics have been on a streak of allowing 80 or more points. So this is very encouraging as they are setting a strict pace defensively. Three-pointer launched. And Anderson flies in for the rebound. Anderson calling for the ball. Black off the screen, excuse me, throws the ball away. Trap in the corner. A turnaround jumper, nice look from Asher Williams breaks the scoring drought, and that is 2 for Montana Tech. Tristan Davis drives. And Carter Zeller just barely misses the and one, but he will go to the line.
Falls on the board, number 23, Mashad, his second.
Zeller just left all alone. Decan's kind of staring him down, waiting for him to jump, but the shot fake worked to his advantage.
Number 4 for the Hordiggers, Venema, checked in.
9 fouls on Montana Tech, so this will be something to look out for if some of these Montana Tech players get into foul trouble. Lawrence and Cook each have 2, in addition to number 23, Mashad. And Carson Peffer also has 2 fouls. So the Mystics are staying aggressive and getting to the line. Zeller rewarded with 2 on that trip. Anderson picks the pocket of Asher Williams. Jump ball will be going to the Mystics. Solid defense once again. This Montana Tech team averages 80 points per game. They've been held to 16 in the first 12 minutes. Anderson and Black are out. Shadone and Proctor in. Cook, with 2 fouls, re-enters the game for the Orediggers, so Shadone might look to go after him in the paint. Cook, one of the stars of the squad, 3 fouls. He would be sitting on the bench for a while. Nice entry pass to Zeller, who's fouled again by 6'8" Ethan Venema.
Montana Tech number 4, Venema. His first.
And Zeller's back to the line. A key for the Mystics in this game is to get to the line and take care of the ball. Their turnover rate is, frankly, not that great. They turn the ball over 18.5 times per game, twice as much as their opponents. And so far, they've done a pretty good job of keeping track of the ball. I mean, 5 turnovers, not the best, but if they can keep up, not give up 18 turnovers, they might have a shot. They're hanging in this game early and have a huge foul advantage on the Orediggers. Peffer into Decans, who is stripped, but looks like a foul on Proctor, who is very upset on that call.
Number 0, Ware, his first.
Looks like Ware actually picks up the foul. So it'll be 2 for Decans. First one is no good for the lefty. He is a 6'6" senior from Geraldine, Montana. Graduate of Fort Benton High School. He's had a very successful career here at Montana Tech. Proctor. Shadone at the top of the key. Decans picks the pocket and scores at the other end.
2 for Decans.
Shadone open for 3, and that's good. Big time 3 for the Mystics. Shadone was out here shooting during halftime of the women's game, and that was one of the shots that was working out. He got a great look. Passes up one there and finds Carter Zeller wide open at the top of the key. Tristan Davis tips it. And Ware will send it out to Proctor. Mystics reset. 12 seconds on the shot clock. And that ball is thrown away. Nice body control from Carson Peffer to stop and get a favorable angle on that layup. Zeller to Shadone. Zeller looking for an out. And Proctor with a nice cut. Davis cleans it up late in the shot clock. Another rebound for Tristan Davis, being in the right place at the right time. And just way too easy for Decans. The Mystics' transition defense not exactly prepared. Houston Davis still on the bench, but ready to enter in the next timeout. William Ware sends it to Tristan Davis. Once again, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Davis unloads. And that's 3 more. Mystics are now 3 of 8 from behind the arc. And those were some huge points. It's a 5-point game. Mystics hanging tough with the number 18 ranked. Number 19, Orediggers. Decans again, and that is cleaned up by Venema. Proctor, the 6'3" junior from Upper Marlboro. Zeller left alone, powers through that block of Carson Peffer, and it remains a 5-point game. Oh, a sweet move from Peffer. Oh, weaving around the defenders for 2. Some pretty footwork from Peffer, the 6'7" junior from Chatsworth, California. Zeller finds an outlet to Davis. Drives, spins, and travels.
Houston Davis and Black check in for the Mystics.
7-point advantage for the Orediggers. We'll have our 4-minute timeout, and we will be right back. 27-20 in favor of Montana Tech. BSC, as I mentioned, very susceptible to turnovers. They average around 18 per game. They are at 8, so they are on track to reach that not exactly desirable milestone. But that has been the difference so far. Montana Tech has 10 points off turnovers, and outside of that, it's been fairly even. Just a slip from Braden Cook, playing with 2 fouls. And a strange turnover for Montana Tech. Houston Davis in the game for the Mystics. I'm sure looking to get some post action. Any foul will result in 2 shots. Zeller searching for the contact. Davis comes flying in for the rebound again. Davis with a tough shot, and he hits. That's what he can do. Shoots about 51% from the floor. That's a really tough shot. All set up by the rebound from Tristan. Shot in the lane from Asher Williams, who's had the most success penetrating this Mystics defense, getting into the paint and drawing a foul. That time Black just getting a little aggressive, losing his man, was able to sneak in behind for the easy contact. And he will shoot 2. First one is good.
Checking in for Montana Tech, number 2, Lawrence.
One of the few weaknesses in this Montana Tech squad is in free throws. They do shoot about 66% compared to around 72% from their opponents, so they're not the best from the line. Williams, however, gets 2. He now has 6 points so far. Proctor finds Black. Tough fadeaway shot is good.
2 for Black.
The Mystics have found their shooting arc. Back-to-back fadeaway jumpers from Davis and Black. Lawrence unloads. Oh, it rims out. And no closeout. And guess who? Asher Williams. Not boxed out by Proctor.
Proctor, his first.
Kind of commits a frustration foul.
Checks in. Williams at the line for 1.
And Williams will shoot again. That is good once again. Williams shoots about 73% from the free throw line. Zeller with 6 points. Houston Davis with the spin move, driving to the lane, getting Decans in the air, and the finish. What an and one for Houston Davis.
Falls on number 11.
Showing off the footwork.
Davis at the line for 1.
Just a special player for the Mystics. Shoots at 84% from the line, and as good as gold. Bringing the Mystics back to 5 points. Mystics finding some fire behind Houston Davis and Carter Zeller. Decans drives all the way to the cup. And that's what he does. 2 more. And a clap of frustration still off of that and one, looking to make up for it. We approach the 1 minute mark. Black to Zeller. Timeout from Coach Rice. Wanting to talk things over with his squad.
30-second call by the Mystics.
Montana Tech shooting at a 53.8% from the field. Very solid. Very few three-pointers lobbed up in this game. Both squads can really work without the three-pointer. They'll shoot if it's open, but don't like to force it. Montana Tech 4 of 8 from the free throw line. BSC 8 of 11. That's primarily how they've been sticking with this tough Montana Tech team, is Montana Tech already in double-digit fouls. So the Mystics might have 1 or 2 more possessions to work with. Probably to their advantage to drive into the paint. As we saw Houston Davis with that brilliant head fake, drawing some fouls. He is a guy you want at the line. Tristan. Houston Davis has 5 seconds to work with, pulls up. Oh, and he's good. Incredible. 3 more for Houston Davis. Desperation heave at the end of the shot clock. And he's got 6. Asher Williams continues his big first half. Those are his 12th points. He's there with the answer. Black dribbling. The Mystics looking for that last shot. Probably around 10 seconds you start to run your play. Zeller finds Davis. Back to Black. They're not putting the ball in the hands of Houston Davis. Shadone misses everything. And that looked disjointed from the start.
30-second timeout by the Ore Diggers.
And Montana Tech will take a quick timeout, maybe wanting to look at the clock to see if there's a little bit more time to run a play. But they will get a chance here. So let's see what Coach Hyatt draws up for his team. Either way, very encouraging showing for the Mystics, who have been frankly blown out their past several games. They're playing tough, and this Montana Tech team is very good, one of the top teams in the nation, reaching the top 5 earlier in the season and continuing to get better and better year after year. Looks like there'll still be 1 second left on the clock. And here's the inbound play. That shot is no good from Decans, so he gets a miss in his stat book, but solid showing from Montana Tech, who has a 37-30 lead. We'll have 15 minutes of halftime. I'll be back a few minutes before the start of the half with some stats and updates, and then we'll launch into the second half. So I'll see you in about 11 minutes. 37-30 is the score. And well, Montana Tech has actually dominated the points in the paint with a score of 20 points in the paint compared to 2 for Bismarck State. Bismarck has been drawing a lot of fouls on Montana Tech, which has caused some of their players to have to sit out, and BSC's found a little bit of momentum nearing the end of that first half. Houston Davis absolutely caught fire. He's at 9 after only being at 1 for the majority of the game so far. Another important stat is the turnovers. Well, BSC has 8. They did manage to limit any turnovers in the last 4 minutes. And while turnovers is usually such a big disparity, they've kept it fairly even. And although Montana Tech has been so efficient in the paint, BSC's been able to equalize the advantage a little bit. No three-pointer shot at all in the second, well, I guess in the second half. Well, obviously. I believe I misread my stats slightly, but the three-pointers really slowed down in the last few minutes or so, as both teams only made a handful. The rebounds, Montana Tech has gotten a few key rebounds. They have 14 total, and the Mystics have 11. So fairly even affair so far, but Montana Tech has managed to dominate inside the paint. Montana Tech's scoring leader is Asher Williams, who's got 12 points, including 3 free throws. He's 4 of 6 from the field. He's really had a lot of success in that paint. And as soon as BSC starts to get on a run, he's been able to widen that lead again. BSC hasn't gotten within 5 points for ever since Montana Tech got that big of an advantage. Decans is right behind Asher Williams with 9, and on the other end, Houston Davis and Carter Zeller leading the scoring with 15 combined points. And we are underway. Laurent's back in the lineup. Cook immediately makes his presence known. He's playing with 2 fouls, picked up pretty early on in the first half. And Decans strips Tristan Davis. That is a quick 5 points for Montana Tech. Just snatching the momentum right out of the gates. Proctor back in the game. Where comes up short. Cook in the corner again. Guarded a little more closely this time. He'll launch again and is fouled. Proctor's off day continues. That's a rough foul. And 3 shots for Braden Cook. Proctor wanting to close out, ended up slapping that right hand of Cook. And free throw number 1 is good. Cook had a very solid game against Valley City State, scoring 19 in their most recent matchup. And he's on a way to a quick 6
Number 13, Gully.
at the line. Oh, how quickly the momentum can turn. The Mystics only down 7, now find themselves with a 15-point deficit. Gully in the game for Proctor. They'll pass up a 3. And Ware rejected down low, wanting a foul, not getting it. The pass goes through the hands. And Houston Davis ends up with it. Shot fake, recovered well by the defense. And Montana Tech's defense is on point. Cook now getting involved in the defensive side after a quick 6 points to start the half. Nice snag by Houston Davis. And a foul on 33.
Falls on number 33.
Carson Peffer.
Peffer. His third.
Ware finds the inbound pass and drive to the rim. The hook does not go. A lot of room in the corridor. And Lawrence finds the bottom of the cup. 18-point lead for the Orediggers, and Coach Rice has seen enough.
30-second timeout.
What a momentum shifter from the Orediggers, showing why they're just such a hard team to beat. Coming out of halftime, making the adjustments, getting as open as they've been all game. Admittedly, BSC was playing some very solid defense in the first half, and now Montana Tech's had some wide open threes, and of course that fouled three-pointer doesn't help. The Montana Tech Orediggers will travel to face Dickinson State before hosting a homestand against Providence and Montana State University Northern on the weekend of January 9th. The Mystics will take on Montana Western tomorrow. The women will play at 5, followed by the men at 7. And next week we will be back January 9th, 5 and 7 again for Dakota State, and the same for Bellevue on January 10th. And we'll be back here for a homestand on a game on January 22nd, and 2 more on the 30th and the 31st in the Armory. And the final 2 will be on the 13th and the 14th. All games at 5 and 7 in this building. Following that timeout from Coach Rice, Tristan Davis to inbound the ball. The Orediggers on an 11-0 run in merely 2 minutes of play to start the second half. The Mystics are in dire straits already early on in this second half rather, but Shadone hits again. His second shot, second make. And a strip. Shadone finds Ware, and the Mystics will slow things down. Tristan Davis drives to the free throw line, gets a good look, but it rims out. Rhett Reynolds asking for the ball. A nice play by William Ware to come over and snag that ball. Montana Tech still in man-to-man. Goalie finds nothing on the baseline. Houston Davis drives, fades away. And an open look for Lawrence. You bet, he's golden.
3 for Lawrence.
3 more. Can't leave him. Mystics swing the ball around. Shadone runs the baseline. Goalie will pull. Oh, and that's a swish. A 3 from Carson Peffer. Incredible start to the second half. Every time the Mystics find the bottom of the bucket, Montana Tech's right there. Houston Davis looking for some room. One-on-one. Oh, and that's his bread and butter. Hook shot right near the basket. Easy for Houston Davis. Size mismatch under the rim. Gully will switch. And on the box out from Tristan Davis.
Falls on Mystics number 14, Tristan Davis.
Looks like they got him for the foul. So Black will come in for Tristan Davis. The Mystics down 16. And Carson Peffer, the 6'7" junior out of Chatsworth, California. Cook, the sharpshooter, at the top of the key. And Asher Williams keeps the hot hand. That's another 3 for him. Gully. Nice look for Ware, who passes it up and gets a nice drive to the bucket, but can't finish. Cook, that's his shot. Oh man.
3 for Cook.
This team cannot miss from three-point land. Just like that, they have a 22-point lead, 5.5 minutes in. They're on pace to score around 100 points in one half. And a wild pass from Gully. Another turnover for the Mystics, and this has devolved quickly.
For Montana Tech, number 1, Galanges, and also number 23, Machad.
Montana Tech is on a 23-8 run.
Media timeout.
And the Mystics in shambles right now. We will take a timeout. Welcome back to the Armory. Montana Tech in firm control after a torrid start to this second half. Asher Williams leading the team in points with 15. He usually averages around 8.2, so he's really stepped up and has hardly missed He's 5 of 7 from the floor. And the likes of Braden Cook and Hayden DeCans, of course, always contributing. No surprise on that front. But those 3 guys have been tearing up the Mystics. There's Cook. Oh, and the stroke is pure.
2 for Cook.
He's got 14. Solid defense from the Mystics, forcing a fadeaway jumper, but Cook's got that beautiful stroke and is feeling it right now. William Ware from the outside gets a good look. No contest from the Orediggers, and he'll take that shot every day. Now the Mystics need about 6 more of those. 2 more for Asher Williams. Shadone in the corner, finds an outlet. Houston Davis working in the post. Ware will fade away, but not enough on that one. Nice hands by William Ware, deflecting that pass from Connor Mashad.
Carter Zeller checks in for the Mystics.
Zeller back in the game. He's had some success in this one. 6 points, 4 of those from the line.
Decan checks in for the Orediggers. And Anderson checks in for the Mystics.
Now down 23 is the Mystics. You can't panic. It's awfully dire straits, but they really need some stops. Their defense was forcing some tough shots in the first half. Now the Orediggers are getting plenty of open looks like this one right here, which lands. And it doesn't help when they make everything, but the Mystics aren't really helping themselves right now. A lot of wide open looks from 3. And while Montana Tech lives in the paint, they can knock them down from 3. They just only take them if they're open, and they have been. A drive to the bucket from Jock Gully, riding the screen of Houston Davis.
Gully at the line.
And this half has been much more clean fouls-wise, as 2 by either side. And the first free throw is missed by Gully. He shoots around 73%. And number 2 is good. 25-point lead for the Orediggers. Still a lot of intensity. And they crossed half court. So a sloppy turnover from the Orediggers, and the Mystics will take over. Gully launches and can't finish. Active hands by Leon Anderson, and Houston Davis force a turnover. 10 apiece. 10 turnovers, that is. And a break to the basket by Kamea Black. What a sequence for him. It's encouraging to see for the Mystics. He had a great showing off of the bench in the previous game, as he does commit the foul underneath. He did have 12 points in the previous matchup. And Carter Zeller as well had 10 points, 7 rebounds. So both of those guys trying to ride the momentum of last game. Zeller on decans, who drives past him and misses. Solid defense by Zeller, staying with him the whole way. The Mystics regroup. Entry pass to Zeller. Absolutely having his way down there, and an and one. Zeller showing off that power, absolutely backing down Ethan Venema.
Checking in with number 21, Reynolds.
And scoring his 7th and 8th points. This will be his 5th free throw attempt of the night. And that's good. BSE back to down 20. Next step, 15. Montana Tech has gotten a little bit sloppy since their scorching start. The Mystics just need to continue playing solid defense and get those opportunistic turnovers. Lawrence finds the lane to the bucket. Miscommunication, and those are an easy two. Well executed by Lawrence. Anderson streaks to the basket. Finds Black again. Oh, what a rejection. And then Gully tries his turn and is fouled.
Falls on the Orediggers, number 21, Reynolds.
Rhett Reynolds just not getting his feet set and committing the foul on Ja Gully. We will be right back after these messages. Montana Tech in a commanding lead, 69-47. We've just passed the 10-minute mark, and Ja Gully of the Mystics will be shooting free throws. Houston Davis, Carter Zeller, Kamea Black Jr., Leon Anderson, and Ja Gully on the court. For the Mystics, still winless in this season. Once again, in the Frontier Conference for the first time. And another miss from Ja Gully at the line. And shot number 2 is no good. Montana Tech still playing with intensity. Swinging it around. Oh, and in and out. And out of the hands of Rhett Reynolds, who is in prime position for a putback layup or dunk. Gully settling things down. And a foul underneath on the Rants.
Falls on the Orediggers, number 2.
Didn't see that one, but the Orediggers now have 5 fouls. So the Mystics should continue to play aggressive, and they can get into that bonus, slow the game down. Gully drives and is double teamed, and that ball is swatted. Never a chance. Smothering defense by that interior of Montana Tech. And Coach Hyatt is loving it. Houston Davis collects the entry pass. Drives all the way to the rim and has success. That bucket's good. Just driving, posting a guy up all the way from the three-point line. It's part of his special skill set. Lawrence is open again. That's been his shot. No good. Davis comes down with another rebound. Mystics rotating around the top of the key. Not getting much high post action. And that ball is poked away. Nice defense by the Orediggers. Cook is open in the corner. That's his shot. Oh yeah, nothing but net. Biggest lead for Montana Tech at 23. Asserting dominance. As I mentioned earlier, the only 3 losses for this team actually came back to back to back. Otherwise, this team has been unbeatable. And overtime is their kryptonite right now, as their only 2 overtime games this season have resulted in losses. But beyond that, this team is looking very good. They've rebounded very nicely from a tough, well, not exactly tough, but not maybe up to their standards first half. But in any case, we have a media timeout. We'll be back in the action after that break. As we re-enter play between the Montana Tech Orediggers and the Bismarck State College Mystics, there's congratulations in order to women's basketball coach Jason Harris for being the next director of athletics for Bismarck State College, succeeding Myron Schultz for that position. BSC football will be coming soon to this school. Very exciting after its decades-long absence. And the new athletic facility will be hosting sports games next year. The Bavendick Center will be the new home of Mystics volleyball and basketball. So we look forward to that eagerly, in addition to the new tech setup that we'll deal with as the production crew for these sports games. Nice cut, leading to an open 3 from Lawrence, but it is no good. Proctor back in the game. Has yet to score. Shadone, 2 threes in this game. Gully launches from long range, and that misses everything. And that will be out of bounds to the Mystics.
Rashad checks in for the Orediggers.
After Montana Tech's game against Dickinson State tomorrow, they will head home to their home gym, the Kelvin Sampson Court. The legendary basketball coach Kelvin Sampson did coach Montana Tech from 1981 to 1985 and donated the funds for remodeling of that court, so it now bears his name. Of course, Kelvin Sampson, an illustrious coaching career, currently coaching the Houston Cougars, who nearly won the NCAA tournament last year. He's had a lot of success there, but it started here at Montana Tech. So impressive history for that university. Sampson also stopped with the Houston Rockets, I believe. But Coach Adam Hyatt's really done a fantastic job. He's in his 9th season, but the past 4 have been some to remember. Back-to-back conference titles. This team has been a menace in the Frontier Conference. Proctor to inbound. And that's a 5-second violation. Up 25 with 5.5. Montana Tech still playing tough defense. And Josh Kalonjis, #1, always plays with a lot of intensity and speed. Gully fighting through contact, draws the foul, and will go to the line. As Houston Davis absolutely rockets the ball over to the official. Dan Leingang and his wife in attendance at all of the athletic events here in the Armory. Always good to see them supporting the Mystics. Always right by the scorer's table, very visible. And of course, you'll see cheers when the Mystics are prevailing. Gully gets the first free throw to fall. He's had a bit of a tough time at the line tonight. And free throw number 2 is good. Substitution, Ethan Venema re-entering the game. And Connor Mashad inbounds. Lawrence lost the ball, but it was a foul.
Falls on the Mystics, number 13, Gully, his third.
Gully. The Mystics coming off of a very long road trip, as they haven't played any home games here since November 22nd. But there will be more to come in the month of January. So we still have 6 more games. William Ware fights through the contact, gets that alley-oop. And Asher Williams with 3 more. Impressive showing from Asher Williams. Well exceeding his per game average of around 8.2. Oh, a nice move from Proctor, who gets the reverse and a foul. That's just pretty ball handling from Alex Proctor. Fakes coming around and just dribbles around Venema, commits the foul. Hopefully that's a big confidence boost for Alex Proctor, who's been frustrated all game. Just shows you the value he brings as a ball handler. And completes the 3-point play. Owen Long seeing the court for Montana Tech. That's an and 1 for Connor Mashad.
Falls on number 5, Proctor. His third.
Reaching in at the wrong time. Free throw's a little long, but gets that dead bounce.
Eli Quinn checks in for Montana Tech.
4:16 remaining. Mystics basketball will be back in action tomorrow at 5. I'll be joined by Kyler Olson in the commentary booth, starting with the women's game against Montana Western and the men at 7.
Montana Tech, number 21, Reynolds. Media timeout.
And we have a media timeout. So 4:05 left. We will be back in the Armory after these messages. Montana Tech holds a 24-point advantage over the Mystics. It's an impressive 82 points and 4 minutes remaining. Montana Tech is currently 6th in the Frontier Conference with a 4-3 record in the conference. Bellevue actually not currently ranked but receiving votes, has a 12-1 overall record, is 7-0 in the Frontier, and Carroll, number 15, has also yet to lose a Frontier Conference matchup, though they are 9-3 overall. BSC and Valley City State have yet to break through in the Frontier Conference yet. But Montana Tech, been a premier team in the NAIA for a while, and looking to make up some ground on Bellevue, Carroll, Dakota State, Montana Western, and Rocky Mountain. Eli Quinn has to send the ball back out. The three from Owen Long is no good. Goalie goes straight to the cup, aggressive, and well done on that fast break layup. Kalonjis still playing with a lot of intensity. He drives to the basket, reverse layup is good. Nice move on the baseline. Proctor goes to the rim again. And a sloppy pass to Shadone. As the clock ticks under 3 minutes. Nice effort from Owen Long, seeing the court in blowout conditions. Still hustling. Oh, a nice drive to the basket by Rhett Reynolds. Montana Tech still milking that clock and getting quality shots late in the shot clock. Proctor just goes right to the cup and lights it in. Students at BSC still enjoying a break from classes. Those begin on the 11th, I believe, in the afternoon. And full classes beginning on the 12th. So yet, I have 3 more games still for the men and the women before classes officially start on campus. Still excellent ball movement. Lane Love finds the pass beneath the bucket, and a big sub for the Mystics it looks like, but we'll take a quick timeout. This one's all but over, as Montana Tech holding a 24-point advantage. Montana Tech in the twilight of this ball game, out to a commanding lead. Kamea Black will let launch, coming off of a dozen-point performance. Montana Tech's reserve seeing play. In the statistical columns, Asher Williams leading all players with 22 points. Quite a showing for him. 3 of 4 from three-point land, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, and 8 of 12 on field goals. So career night for him. Braden Cook right behind at 19. And Decons and Lawrence each with 11. On the other end, Ja Gully has actually reached 10 points due to a strong second half. And Houston Davis at 15. Davis usually averages around 20 points per game. But the Ore Diggers are sustained by their incredible 22-point run in the first 5 or so minutes of the second half. Sharp ball movement and precision from 3. Black makes 2 more. And we have 2 or 3 more possessions ahead of us, and we will say goodnight. Lane Love sees the ball. Goalie comes down hard and appears to be okay.
Balls on Montana Tech, number 13, Quinn. His first.
And he will shoot more free throws. So he has gotten to the line effectively tonight, more than any other player on the court. He's got 6 attempts. He's at 50% so far. And that one rolls around a bit, but it's good. And point number 12 for goalie. Now Montana Tech can dribble out the clock. Reese Paulson, a redshirt freshman from Belt, Montana, will do the honors. Or I guess now Owen Long has it, 6'3" junior from Three Forks, Montana. The game is over, 90-68 in favor of Montana Tech. Once again, Asher Williams headlining the scoring with 22 points. Houston Davis on the other end with 15. Congratulations to the Montana Tech Ore Diggers, who will go on to face Dickinson State tomorrow before returning home for a homestand. But don't go away too far, because tomorrow night we will be back here in the Armory for the Mystics, men and women, taking on Montana Western. So join us tomorrow night starting at 5 and the second game at 7. Signing off from the Armory.